What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Dough Show. Happy Wednesday. It's Fed Meeting Wednesday. We're going to make this one a short one today because, hey, Fed's going to come out with their rates later today. Of course, we'll talk about it on the closing beat if you happen to check us out at our 5 o'clock show. If you have no idea who we are, I'm Dustin, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth Managers. We're financial advisors. We manage your retirement accounts, long-term investments, 401k rollovers, all the sort of things that some people think are really boring and some people think are really cool. Well, we do all that for you. We manage our own portfolios here. And of course, we help you with any financial advice that you need along the way. Well, I'm fired up today. I got a lot of rest last night and just, a lot of caffeine today. So I got a lot of things going on. I'm really sort of ready to dive into this one today. I want to help you guys with you getting your dough straight in 2019. Look, everything you see behind us and the behind the scenes and everything, the whole goal is to get people interested in their money, make it interesting, maybe a little fun. I hope you guys don't think it's too immature or anything, some of the things that we do. But the goal is just to get you to think about your money, right? Different tips, tricks, and things that you could do. So we're going to have people on the show. We're going to have guests. We're going to have people in real estate, people that are entrepreneurs. We're going to have insurance agents and all kinds of great discussions here on the Dough Show. But today we're talking about your dough. I want to help you get your dough straight, right? We got to figure this out. So new year, all of you are thinking I'm going to lose a few pounds. Let's go ahead and think about losing, a few, days or so, just taking a look at your dough every week or every month or something, learning something new, right? Let's figure it out once and for all because, look, nobody's going to do it but you. I can help you with it, but you got to get started. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to just think of a simple plan. Just like a diet. You sit down, you go, all right, I'm going to work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to eat this on Tuesday and this on Thursday. I'm going to have a cheat day on Saturday. It's a plan. It's a simple plan. A lot of people think a financial plan needs to be this great drawn out thing and which direction are you going to go and how are you going to go about it, all this great stuff. That's not true at all. A good financial plan just means I'd like to start down this path and I hope to achieve a few things along the way, right? As you get more and more into it, you may get more detailed. Some of you will go crazy with it, and that's great. But the first thing, the real simple thing is just come up with a plan. What are you going to do? I have a financial plan not only for the business next year. Well, you can see some of the plan if you've seen our behind the scenes videos, but I have a plan for that. I want to just sit and think about it and kind of put pen to paper, so to speak, because I don't really do it on my phone. I'm a notepad kind of guy. So have a plan. That's the first thing. Number two, I want you to get around people that have similar goals as you do. You know how in business you go, okay, maybe you sell cars or something. So if you sell cars, you go find other people, you network with people that sell cars, you network with people that maybe are interested in buying cars, right? You get around that audience. If you're a realtor, you do whatever it takes to get around people that may be interested in buying or selling a home, right? The same can be true for your personal finances, right? So if you've got, friends that are spending money left and right and you've decided this is the year you're going to get straight, you're going to figure it out, then get around some people that are trying to get their dough straight, right? And the third thing is I want you to talk to them about money, right? The only people that want to talk about money are the people that fake it on Instagram and take pictures of rental cars and stuff and say, look at me, I made all this money, right? Let's talk about the successes. Let's talk about the failures. Get around people that are interested in the same things as you. Maybe it's going to be here on the Dough Show. Maybe the people that we bring on the show and how we do things motivates you to share more information. The point is, I want you to talk about it more. If you don't have any money, tell the people that you're around that have an interest in the same thing that you don't have any money. Let them know the struggles you're going through because as you tell people that, I promise you a door will open. Somebody will offer you advice. Somebody will tell you, hey, I went through the same thing. You know what I did? I did this, that whatever it is that your scenario is. So let people know. And when you do well, let them know as well. I want to cheer you on. We want people to cheer you on for your financial successes. That's one of the things that you notice that I do here on this channel. I don't go out bashing people. I don't tend to have many bad things to say besides Washington and politics. So the idea is that you want to surround yourself by people that want to support you. They want to be a part of that. And so I try to sort of inspire that here as best as possible. So that's number three. I want you to talk about money. I want you to tell people. If you're younger and you're doing well, share that with your parents. Right? If you're doing poorly, share that with your parents. Let them know, right? They want to see that you're doing well and making these detailed decisions. It'll just help you in the long run when maybe your parents get to a point where they can't manage their own money. It'd be nice to know that they watch their kids grow up doing well so that they trust you to kind of help out with that. Okay, number four, the obvious one here. I want you guys to find a way to save a little bit of money. Just look for something. You're, all the garbage crap, right? The gym membership, you're not going anyways, man. Just get a rubber band and do this thing at home or whatever it is. You're not going anyways. I want you to find ways to save money on the garbage things. It may mean just calling a cable company, all the general things that all the other videos will tell you to do. You know, ask your credit card for a lower interest rate. You know, you get that nonsense there. I want you to do that so that you can spend up for the good things. I always say this, you spend up for insurance, you spend up for a good accountant. Don't go shopping for the cheapest accountant. Naturally, I'm gonna say you spend up for an advisor. We don't really do that here, so not that big of a deal. You wanna find somebody that's gonna help you with that. You know why? Because when you spend up for insurance, you spend up for an accountant, meaning you're gonna go find the best deal that you can, not the cheapest deal. The reason why you do that is because then you demand the world out of them. You say, hey, if you are if you get an accountant, and let's say that accountant costs a little bit more than the guy down the street. If you pay up for that accountant, then you demand the world from them, right? You go to them and you say, hey, I want you to find every last deal you can. I want to sit down with you. I want to walk through all of these things that we do for my personal tax situation. So for me, I sort of pay up for a business accountant. I follow what I preach. And I demand the living daylights out of this person. I'm always bugging, always pushing, always asking for advice. We have many clients, well, my personal clients, who will email me nonstop. Dustin, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? I'm thinking of putting some money here. I'm thinking about paying this off, paying that off. They demand the attention, right? And so if you're going to go for a personalized accountant and not do something online, if you're going to go find insurance from an insurance broker, a guy that shops it around for you, learn something from them. Make them teach you. Make them work for you. I'll give you a great example before we go. The lights all up in this place, right? All the lights that are going to go on the stages. I don't know the first thing about that stuff. Honestly, no clue. I have no idea how this works. I know you can buy a light, shine it in your face, and the camera should make you look good, right? So one of the things I did is I went to it's a local, they're music. It's a music store, but they have a stage section. And I went in and I said, look, honestly, I don't know anything about this stuff. Here's what I want to achieve, and I promise you, if you teach me, I will buy everything here. I'm not going to buy it all at once. I don't have that kind of money, but I will come to you every time. I said, do you work on commission? He gets a small commission. And I said, I will buy every light. I won't go on Amazon, I promise. I will come back and I will buy these lights, but I need guidance. I need you to do your job for the moment and just teach me how it all works. And he spent a good hour going through the different configurations, the DMX controller. Some of you guys don't know what that is. And he actually went through it with me, and he kind of pointed out, you're going to daisy chain them like this, and here's how you set them so you can maybe do, like, if the stock market's down one day, you could have red lights and green lights. And he walked me through the whole thing. And by doing that, he even walked me through the things to say, you don't need that, right? That may look flashy. There was a cord that could make it all in one big shot. And after I explained to him what our space looked like, he said, you don't need that. Don't waste your money on that. Go spend it on something else. And because I'm going to, and I know the lights are a little more expensive there. You could, of course, buy them cheaper online. But that probably hour and 20 minutes he spent with me saved me hours of research, hours of buying stuff, sending it back to Amazon, trying it. It didn't work. It's not bright enough. It didn't do the trick. And so that was worth it, right? I know it'll be worth it. And so that was one of the things that I did there. And so that's the final, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things today. So the 5th thing was spend up on things that matter. We all tend to spend up on our hobbies, right? You get a boat and you'll go buy the nicest fishing rod you can and all the little cushions and things like that. But when it comes to things that really matter, you want the cheapest thing. Everybody wants the cheapest accountant. I can't tell you how many accountants that are customers of ours that are like, Dustin, I have such a hard time attracting people at the price they want to charge, right? It's weird to me. I would pay it, right? So it's a little different there. Anyways, that's the thing. Number 1, 2019, you're going to get a plan. Simple plan. Write it on paper. Snap a picture. Share it with me if you'd like. I'm happy to look at it. Leave a comment. Let me know what your plan is. The second thing I want you to do is get around people that could be here watching these videos right now that want to talk about money. Just be nice, right? If we're all trying to support each other through the good and through the bad, let's not make fun of somebody that's got some kind of credit card debt or uses credit cards for rewards points. There's a million ways to do it. If they want to go that way, let's just support people. Number 3, I want you to talk about money specifically. I want you to share dollars and cents, right? That's what I want you to work with. I'll be honest with you. When you do that, you'll have people that go, hey, same thing. You know, I went through that as well, and I already said that earlier. So I want you to focus on that. Number 4, I'll give you a bonus one, actually. I already mentioned everything. Let's wrap this thing up. I want you to learn one thing a month about your dough. Can we do that, right? Even if it matters that you check in to one of these dough shows a month just to learn something new, I want you to do that, right? I want you to learn one new thing about your investments, one new thing about your credit score, one new thing about your credit card if you have one new thing about how the points work on a mortgage, one new thing about the difference between term life insurance and whole or variable, right? Just sit down and learn it real quick. One thing a month, that's all I want you to do, okay? So hopefully that helps you out. If it doesn't, well, we're going to keep helping you out here. We're going to be back with more dough shows, and I made a whole list last night, started reaching out to people that are going to be on this show so that they can help us out and help you out as well. So hope you enjoyed. As far as the stock market goes, I'll save all that stuff for later. It's going to be an interesting day. About 50 minutes until we get the real fireworks here started for the stock market. You know, we'll talk about it later, of course, on the Closing Beat. If you've never seen it before, the Closing Beat is one of our shows that we do at 5 o'clock Eastern every day, where we just quickly go over the stock market and the things that happen, just kind of leaving out all the commercials and the nonsense there. I hope you'll join us for that. Do we offer taxable accounts for minors? You have a 3-year-old? Yes and no. It's not technically a taxable account in the traditional sense, but if you're asking for a minor account where you can have the account on behalf of the minor until they reach age, absolutely. And that's it. Cool. All right, we'll leave it there. I want to get ready for the show here, which is the Fed show, which is all anybody's going to be talking about today. I hope you enjoyed. If so, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button. Maybe you'll join us again. Who knows? But we'll see you then.
Why should you choose Jazz Wealth as your retirement or long-term investing service? Our portfolios are managed by us, not some faceless mutual fund manager. Our private classes will teach you everything about investing and getting your dough straight. Best of all, our fiduciary standard means your best interests comes before ours.